And now, from Don Laughlin's Riverside Resort and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada, it's the Superladies of Wrestling.
And I am here with James E. Cornette, manager of champions, and right now we are going to be in for one of the greatest hours of action on the LPWA.
I want every single person kicked out of here. I'm sick and tired of being treated like this every time I come out here.
We have got a great show lined up for today. Medusa will be here. Mimi is going to be here. We will see Lady X in a non-title match against the Beast, and I think that's going to be a great match. We will see in the Louisville Slugger, you will have Team America, and we're going to see what the situation is with these two ladies. Also, a main event that I am really looking forward to see. Terri Power is going to take on Dangerous Denise Storm. That is going to be one heck of a match.
Take a cold shower, Joe. I know you always want to see Terri Power. You always look forward to it. But Dangerous Denise Storm, a new face on the scene, is going to take the measure of Terri Power. And also in that Louisville Slugger, a lot of people's been saying there's this being said and that being said about Team America. I'm going to find out the straight scoop.
Well, I may get excited over Terri Power, but at least I'm not the one that gets excited when the Queen comes out to the ringside. We'll be back right after we take a short time out on the LPWA.
Cut it.
Bonnie Blackstone along with Madusa Miceli. Medusa, I have a question for you. It would seem obvious to our fans that you enjoy toying with your opponents before you finish them off. Why?
I don't toy with them. I punish them.
It seems like you could finish off your opponents a lot quicker than you choose to do so.
Of course I could. But by punishing them, I teach them a lesson.
Tell me which of the LPWA stars impresses you here.
None.
None?
None. N-O-N-E. None.
Not even Terri Power, Lady X, Reggie Bennett, none of these?
Believe it! Before long, they too will be taught a lesson, and they will call me Sensei.
Madusa Miceli, a very serious opponent for a lot of the top stars here in the LPWA.
Fans, this bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Milan, Italy, weighing 148 pounds, Madusa Miceli! And her opponent from Valdosta, Georgia, weighing 140 pounds, Allison Royal!
Well, should be a great match here on the LPWA. Madusa Miceli taking on Allison Royal in our opening match. Some interesting comments by Medusa there in the tunnel with Bonnie Blackstone. And I'm telling you, this woman loonier every week. That's all I can say.
Everything that Medusa does is different. You can see right now she's got the Japanese-style boots on. She used those in her full contact karate exhibitions as well as her wrestling competition. Now going for a big standing head scissors on Allison Royal. Medusa just very workmanlike, systematically taking Allison Royal apart at every joint, piece by piece.
Well, you know, you've got to say this. Madusa Miceli, one of the most experienced wrestlers in lady wrestling history. She has done it all.
Oh, brother, look at this. This is a submission maneuver.
Oh.
She rocks her back. The legs tied up. Got her around the neck.
She has absolutely got her in every way you can think of and just lays her down. It's almost like she's looking at this as an exhibition or something, because she is just doing everything you can do to Allison Royal. But look at this, a beautiful move now by Royal, 1, 2, and Medusa kicks out, but Allison Royal shows her that there is some life in there and that she's not going to put up with just being treated like a rag doll.
Royal now takes over on Medusa Miceli with the armbar. Medusa as the people's champion, as her championship belt says that the people of Tokyo, Japan presented her just last year in honor of her tremendous contribution to All Japan Women's Wrestling. She left the belt with me for safekeeping, Joe, because I'm the only honest person around here. She probably thinks you might get in her purse at any time. Maybe get in her wallet, take her championship belt.
I'm not getting near Medusa Miceli. She is the strangest character. You know what? She's stranger than Norman. Isn't it great Norman has the rabbit back?
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Now I hope they'll both disappear from whence they came, not to bother innocent folks
Look
again.
at this move by Medusa. She had her rolled up and then just shoved her on over.
Royal goes in, gets the arm, twisting wrist lock, cranks up on it a time, takes it around the bend. Putting the elbows now to the joint, the shoulder joint. Medusa firing back with that chop. Medusa will she will just stun you right in the head, boy. I tell you, in about a half a heartbeat.
That's what she just did, too. She stunned Allison Royal. Now she throws her in, comes off with a clothesline, knocks her directly back into that turnbuckle again. Takes Allison now. Allison reverses it, throws her in, and
look at Medusa over the top rope, upside down, blocks a punch, goes to the midsection,
now
up on the rope.
Look at
what
this.
in the world? Medusa threw her halfway across the ring.
She may be loony, but she's got some of the greatest moves I have ever seen in wrestling.
And now the arm pump.
Oh, look at that move, though, by Allison Royal.
Allison Royal almost surprised Medusa Miceli with that crotch roll. Taking her back, sends her across. Big elbow right to the jaw.
Allison Royal, one of the most popular newcomers here in the LPWA. And Wally Carbo tells me that the fan mail for Allison is stacking up more and more every week. She takes on the toughest opponents in the LPWA because she says she wants to learn.
Whoa!
Now there is a spinning
Well, she just
kick.
taught her. She just taught her right there with the back of that heel right on the chin.
Allison Royal, though, had enough to kick out. I don't know how. That had to be from instinct.
That sweeping roundhouse kick, one of the most deadly maneuvers.
Where is she going now? She's up on that second rope. She's sitting there.
Whoa!
Gave her a drop
Medusa.
kick, but Royal moves and Medusa goes down. Good moves by Allison Royal, but look at that by Medusa. Medusa, small packages. Allison Royal, who is able to kick out. Beautiful moves here. Now, where is she going with this? What a unique suplex. That one right down on the back of the head.
Yep.
Right on the back of the head with that one. A power suplex from Medusa.
Here is your winner, Medusa Miceli!
What is that strut?
Well, that's a strut. That's what that is. But I tell you, Medusa
It's
caught her.
not the old Jackie Fargo strut. And look at that.
Well, it's more of a strut that Don or Roughhouse Fargo might have done. And Medusa beginning to remind me of Roughhouse Fargo. But she caught her up with that short suplex, reached around, hooked the chin and the leg, got the pinfall and the victory.
We've got a break, and then we will be back with Hosaka versus Mimi.
Fans, this bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Osaka, Japan, weighing 110 pounds, Malia Hosaka! And her opponent this evening from Hollywood, California, weighing 125 pounds, Magnificent Mimi!
What was that?
She is accompanied to the ring by her manager, Jonathan Blue.
Joe, don't be interrupting.
I
Don't be
always
interrupting.
forget they're going to introduce Mr. Clean.
Hey,
But
no,
what
his
was that
name's Jonathan
headgear?
Blue.
What was that headgear Medusa had on?
Not Medusa, Mimi. Get your M straight. Let's start this all over again. I'll tell you what, if my aunt ever saw the chicken that headgear of Magnificent Mimi's ever come off of, she would be frying for a week. That had to be a big bird. And I'll tell you what, Jonathan Blue and Magnificent Mimi always create a splash when they come in. Mimi is very full of herself.
Yes,
she's very sure.
Yes.
She's not egotistical or anything,
she is.
but
She's stuck up. That's what she is.
Well, at any rate,
and let's face it, she has some great moves.
Whoa!
She has reason to be very proud of herself. Listen, one more time real quick. I know that you're tired of hearing about it, but I'm just so happy that the rabbit is back with the queen.
Hey, let me tell you
back
something.
with
First of all,
Norman and away from the queen.
I still resent that comment you made in the opening about me getting excited about the queen. He's a friend of mine. Nothing more. I get excited when I see friends. There's an excellent match going on in the ring. I just want you to watch your comments to me, Joe. Sick of taking your abuse.
I understand. It's just interesting to me.
I work hard.
It's interesting to me that you get very excited when the queen comes to the ring or when Candy Divine comes to the ring. It says something about you, I think. In the ring, Malia
I work hard and I
Hosaka.
deserve some respect from you. For heaven's
Mimi
sake.
and Hosaka having a great match back and forth now in the ring. And Hosaka, well, again, a beautiful move by Mimi, but not paying a lot of attention. She was too close to the ropes, and so she just rolled Hosaka right in.
Well, she thought she'd go for it and see if she could get it. And that's the same thing Hosaka just did. She thought she'd go for that drop kick and see if she could get it, and she didn't. Mimi moved out of the way, and now trying to taunt Malia Hosaka. Sends her into the canvas, picking her back up, and she's going to back her up in the turnbuckles and send her corner to corner now, but Malia reverses it.
She reverses it, goes in after her, brings her off, and gives her a veal. Mimi better watch out for that rising sun suplex.
I'll tell you what, we may have a little standoff there because
yeah.
she bealed Mimi across the ring, and Mimi was right back up in a stance, ready and waiting on her.
Well, if Hosaka can get her in that rising sun suplex, this match will be all over.
Test of strength here, Malia Hosaka.
Except Malia Hosaka used her brains. Rolls under, comes up, and of course now has those wrists twisted back. Now what will Mimi do to get out of this one?
If I were her, I'd go to the gut.
Well,
nope, she's stepping over, under, back over, and a top wrist lock. Trips Malia Hosaka down to the canvas, step over, toe hold. That's exactly what I would have done. I would have done the same thing. Absolutely.
I understand later on in the Louisville Slugger you have coming up Team America.
Yeah, because you see everybody's saying what in the world exactly was the reason? What exactly has happened between Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims? Well, me being a journalist, I'm going to find out the straight scoop. I got them both on the Louisville Slugger where they can air out their dirty laundry, so to speak, right in front of me like I wanted them to.
Last week we saw the demise of Team America. Oh, look at that. What a great...
Whoa!
But Malia said, all right, if you want it, here it comes.
I'll tell you what, these girls together, they got more moves than a daggum passel of cats in a burlap sack. Whoa!
That spin kick right to the throat and the face of Mimi. And Malia Hosaka has got Mimi reeling now. Takes her, throws her into the corner, comes in. There is that moonsault with the elbow right to the throat again. And Malia Hosaka has now taken control of this match. Throws Mimi into the other corner. Goes in after her now, pulls her up by the hair. Beautiful monkey flip. And like a precision surgeon, Hosaka is taking Mimi apart right now. Mimi reverses it, throws Hosaka in.
Whoa, she went for it. She went for that rising sun suplex, but Mimi fell backwards. Hosaka caught the brunt. Caught the brunt of that right on the back, but it shook Mimi up too. Jonathan Blue almost got caught coming into the ring.
Well, he was going to come in, I think, and interfere, and then he saw he didn't need to.
Sunset
now
flip.
His sunset flip goes down. 1, 2, and no, but Mimi able to kick
Jonathan Blue, wait a minute. He's disqualifying Mimi. Jonathan Blue caught his hand.
Oh! He stopped the referee from counting, and now the referee is talking to Jonathan Blue, but Mimi is now working over Malia Hosaka. And what is she going to do here with Malia?
Mimi, neckbreaker, wait a minute.
On
Here
Malia
comes Bambi.
Hosaka.
Here comes Bambi into the ring.
Malia's partner, and there goes Jonathan Blue and Mimi. Bambi watching the monitor, thank goodness in the back, saw what was going on.
I tell you what,
got out of there.
Bambi has been wanting a rematch against Mimi. Mimi's been off making that movie. Her return to the LPWA was today.
Fans, the winner of the bout as a result of a disqualification, Malia Hosaka! Hosaka!
All right, thank goodness Bambi was watching. She came down to keep any more damage from happening to her partner, Malia Hosaka. We will be back. We've got a lot more coming up. Bad, Black, and Beautiful have some words they want you to hear.
Let me lay it down, brothers and sisters. The Queen and the Court have the tag team belts, and we won them. I tried to be nice because I considered you a friend, but no, the brother sees that you're out for yourself. Well, that's cool, and that's fine, because as far as we're concerned, you and those elderly ladies are easy pickings. And those life call devices, beep, 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 they ain't gonna help you. In fact, we could get arrested for abusing senior citizens.
Queen, you're going down. Right along with those two Geritol twins.
Girls, you got your hearing aids on? Well, you better turn them up, because I have something to tell you. Those belts, they're ours.
I'll go to see you real soon, fat girl, boy, homie.
Fans, this bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from parts unknown, weighing 170 pounds. She is the LPWA Ladies Champion of the World, Lady X! And fans, she is accompanied to the ring by her owner, Ashley Kennedy. And her opponent this evening, from Oakland, California, weighing 210 pounds, the Beast! And she is accompanied to the ring by her cousin, Norman!
All right. The Beast taking on the ladies champion, Lady X, in a non-title match. And I think after we saw just a few weeks ago, Lady X just barely getting out with the title in that match against Bambi, Ashley Kennedy has been very reluctant to put that thing on the line again, and especially against somebody like the Beast.
Well, right now the Beast going in for that full Nelson, but Lady X goes to the ropes, forces the break. There's that buffoon Norman at ringside.
He certainly is happy now that he has sent the bunny rabbit home, and he's got him home with all of
it gone to college? I guess the bunny rabbit got maybe heaven's sake, a scholarship to Harvard. Is that where the bunny is, going to college?
The bunny was sent home. Norman sent the bunny rabbit home. Harvey, I understand, is back to normal. They tell me he's almost blue again. He's back to normal, and Norman tells me the bunny rabbit has a big smile on his face all the time now. So we're very happy to hear that. All right, Norman says he got his bunny back, and if you're not careful, the next thing he's going to get rid of is you.
Yeah, I want to know if that bunny got sent home or sent to a home.
Well,
back where he used to live. That's what I want to know.
No more Harv the Marv. Harvey is back among the bunny rabbits.
Well, I'm so relieved. I'm so tickled. I can't even tell you what I could do. Right now, the Beast and Lady X hooking up. Ashley Kennedy's champion, Lady X. Thumb to the throat there. Referee didn't see it.
The Beast, she's got her eyes just being raked along that rope. Now she's in the corner, and Lady X just putting the fist into the stomach of the Beast, and now goes in, drags her literally out of the corner. Where's she going to go with her for here? A knee into the head, and she's evidently going to try and overpower the Beast, and I don't know how smart of an idea that is.
They're about ready to spill out of the ring there.
There she is, choking her now. Now what's she doing?
Look at that Beast. She probably never bathes. Look, she's got dust coming out of her every time that Lady X slaps her.
The crowd picking up the chant now. Beast, Beast, Beast. The chant being led by Norman, and the Beast has got Lady X over in the ropes, and she is doing some damage into that midsection of the Lady X champion.
It's good that Norman can lead that chant. That's a nice monosyllabic term, something that he can pronounce easily. You know, well, I'm sorry, it's a one-syllable word.
There's a splash, 1, 2, and the champion kicks out from a splash. That's one of the first times we've ever seen that happen. Lady X proving why she is the champion. She was able to kick out from that big earthquake-type splash from the Beast. And now she's got the Beast back in the corner. 3 straight knees into the midsection of the Beast. Lady X takes, throws the Beast into the ropes, comes off with a big sledgehammer right down into the chest. And now the Beast is hurt and is down. Norma trying to get the crowd going again. And Lady X pulls the Beast up by the hair and a big fist right into the chest area. You got to say this for the champion. She backs down from no one. She goes out there and proves why she's carrying that belt. Now, she tried for that sledgehammer again, but this time the Beast blocked it, went for one of her own, throws her down, and now she's got her down, and she goes down again for a pin. 1, 2. Lady X able to kick out once again.
Lady X came out of that lateral press, but so far the Beast has kept on the pressure. Sends her into the turnbuckles now, and the Beast, a big splash into the corner. Norman Clapp and Ashley Kennedy covering her eyes. Lady X down on the mat, and it looks to me like the champion in this non-title match is in a bad way. Count of 2, and Lady X comes out.
She was just barely able to kick out. Now she goes for the eyes. Lady X takes the Beast back to the turnbuckle. And you know, the Beast, now that things have settled down a little bit in that family, seems to be back on track. Wrestling, I was going to say. She ran right into the turnbuckle, comes right off to a big clothesline. And 1, 2, and 3, that time it did it. The Beast ran into the turnbuckle, came off. Now, Norman is saying that she was pulling the tights. We couldn't see it from this point, but Norman is claiming she was pulling the tights in the match.
And here's your winner, the LPWA Ladies Champion, Lady X.
All right, she is the champion, and she just showed us why. Lady X over the Beast. We'll be back with more. We have got a ringside interview. Bonnie Blackstone will be talking to Lady X and to her owner, Ashley Kennedy.
Ashley, I guess I should begin by asking you, are you happy with yourself? Another victory for Lady X.
Why wouldn't I be happy, Bonnie? I am perfect. The X is perfect. These people are nothing but morons. They don't even deserve to see me or her here.
You are the only LPWA champion so far that is not a fan favorite. Don't you ever get tired of cheating and interfering from the outside to win your match?
A fan favorite? Who are they?
Oh, wait a minute here. Wow, Reggie Bennett is tearing apart Lady X. What's going on?
Bennett and Lady X are going at it like crazy at ringside. We've still got a lot more action to coming up. Susan Sexton will be on the show. You're going to have the Louisville Slugger with Team America. We've got to get this broken up. Terri Power will be here. We will have Bonnie with more information. But right now, we got to go to a break.
Joe, let's get out here and call the cops.
Let's get some people down here to break this up. We'll be back with more right after we take this time out while we get this melee broken up.
For one fall, introducing first from Mexico, weighing 148 pounds, Gata. And her partner from Moscow, Russia, weighing 220 pounds, Comrade Orga. And their opponents, first from Mexico, weighing 145 pounds, Alma Alvarez. And her partner from Perth in Western Australia, weighing 125 pounds, she is superstar Susan Sexton.
Well, we have a very unique match here, Jim Cornette, in the sense that it is truly international. Not one of the 4 people in this match are from the United States.
Well, it's sort of a United Nations tag team confrontation. You've got Susan Sexton from Australia, Alma Alvarez. Can't say it like Bronco Billy Anderson. I guess he lives closer to Mexico than I do. But Alma Alvarez and Gata from Mexico, and of course Comrade Orga. I think she is from Vladivostok in Russia, Soviet Union.
Well, they say she's
CCCP.
from Moscow.
I think she's from Vladivostok.
You just like saying that. Superstar.
Moscow's just kind of a catch-all term, you understand, when it comes to Russia. What a tag, what a brawl. We finally got that cleared out. That old security guard over there.
What it took to get them apart?
That old security guard here at the Riverside Hotel and Casino, he looks like Asa, the bank guard on the Andy Griffith Show. And, brother, he just about got his brains kicked out. In the process, we finally had to call reinforcements. They got him. I don't know who Lady X is. I haven't been able to figure it out. Somebody said they thought it might be former ladies wrestling great Penny Banner, but I understand she is still safely in Charlotte, North Carolina, married to former ex-professional wrestler himself, Johnny Weaver.
That's what I hear.
And I thought it might be Ann Casey, but I understand she's retired. No. So
I don't think Lady X is that old. I don't think she's in
but
that
she's
bracket.
Obviously a veteran and obviously tough because she knows what she's doing. She's one of the better wrestlers around, and she's the champion.
All right, this is something I've been looking forward to right here. These two Mexican ladies. I understand that in Mexico, these two have had quite a feud, and now here they are in the LPWA, Gata and Alma Alvarez, and let's see what happens.
I tell you what, they have wrestled all over Mexico: Monterrey, Guadalupe, Guadalajara, Nuevo Laredo, and Point South.
Right now, they are really at each other in the ring. Gata smiling through that mask, seems to be very happy with what has gone on. And now she picks Alvarez up by the hair and has got Alvarez and is just yanking her around by the hair. I don't know how much longer is Alvarez going to put up with that.
Well, I think about as long as her hair stays in there before it comes out at the roots.
Now to Orga, and Moo, what a bad position to be in. To have Orga yank on that hair.
Have you ever been in that position, Joe? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, I haven't, and never will.
Alvarez coming off. Met with a clothesline by the Comrade, the big Comrade. She's got I'd say she's put on a good 10, 15 pounds since we saw her a couple weeks ago. She's got to be, well, she's got to be humming 250, Joe. I'm telling you right now. She has got to be circling around that quarter of 1,000-pound mark. An eighth of a ton, if you will.
Well, right now, Alma Alvarez is trying to just throw her around, but that bulk of Orga just won't allow that to happen. There's a tag, and now, once again, Gata's in. Superstar Sexton trying to get the tag, and Alvarez saying, no, I can handle her. Oh, and right there she does, as a matter of fact. Picks her up. Now she's got her. Big slam.
You know,
Alvarez now very happy about what's happening.
There's personal feelings there, like we mentioned, and I don't think Alvarez wanted to tag Sexton in on that one. She wanted to take on Gata, and she is doing it. Big clothesline again. I tell you what, these girls know a lot about clotheslines. I'll tell you that. They have hung out some wash here tonight so far. We see clotheslines like crazy.
Alvarez is just throwing Gata around. As we said, a big feud in Mexico between these two. And it has spilled over now to Laughlin, Nevada and the LPWA. And
Sexton waiting for the tag to come in,
Sexton really wanting to tag. And Alvarez saying, no, wait a minute, I can do it. She just doesn't want to get out of the ring as long as Gata's in the ring.
Yeah, you know, these two girls got to be ticked off at each other, but Sexton's right. She wants to get in that ring and get some competition herself, and I tell you, that's the best tag team strategy. To keep that fresh lady in the ring, and Alvarez not doing that because of her personal feelings toward Gata, I suppose.
Alvarez should make the tag. I don't think there's any doubt. Sexton, I think, is right. Alvarez should be making a tag. This is supposed to be a tag team match, but Alvarez so far
she
stayed in the ring the whole time almost.
She dumped her, boy. She hooked her up under the midsection and just flipped her over.
Well, Alvarez should have made the tag when she had the opportunity, evidently. Because now Gata, I don't think, is going to give her the opportunity to make the tag.
Sends her in. A collision, nobody affected. Another collision. She drives Gata back a little bit, hits the ropes, could have made the tag there. Puts Gata down. Alvarez is just determined that she is, and Gata's not tagging in Orga either.
No, this has turned into almost a singles match between these two. And they just are standing up. And almost like a face down. It's almost like high noon out the old corral there, as these two are just facing each other.
Big backdrop. You can see the look on Orga's face if you care to punish yourself and look at it. She's puzzled as well. They're taking this thing that's been going on between them. Whoa! She tried to backdrop her, but Alvarez hung on. Send Gata over there, taking those personal feelings, and they have turned this tag team match into a single match.
Well,
now Sexton's wondering.
Sexton is saying, I thought we were supposed to be having a tag team match. How about tagging? But to Alvarez's credit, so far she has held her own, and it has been a pretty even match between Gata and Alvarez, and maybe that's what Alvarez
Wait a minute.
wants.
Sexton's going around to talk to Alvarez. There comes Gata. Sexton's leaving.
Just leaving.
Sexton's gone. She's vapor.
She's saying, all right, if you want to do the whole thing by yourself, just do it all by yourself, I guess.
She is in the archives, brother. She is out of here.
Well, Alvarez better be able to handle Gata by herself because she doesn't have a partner any longer.
Whoa.
And you'll notice Orga is not willing to leave. She's not going to make it an even match by leaving.
Well, I think the odds look a little better this way.
Oh, Alvarez goes down, but she's able to kick her on over.
And now, look, wait a minute now. Alvarez rolling over to her corner now. Rolling over to her corner. Is she going to try to tag?
No, not even a try for
Son of a gun. Sexton's got a gripe, but she's out of here, and Alvarez and Gata are doing their own thing. What in the heck? They just have gone nuts. They've forgotten their partners.
It might as well just be a single match. I don't think either one of these two are going to tag. I don't think they are interested in tagging. I think they want to beat each other. Their feud has spilled over here, and I think that what should have happened is they should have just made this a single match to begin with.
Well, hey, Orga's hanging around. If she gets a victory, it counts as a win for her in the record book, even if she didn't do anything about it. And I'm sure if Alvarez goes to try to beat Gata, Orga's going to do something about it. Wait a minute. Yeah!
They wouldn't.
They would. They would in a heartbeat. John DeMarc.
Here it is. Oh, my goodness. 3, and that's it. Alma Alvarez, and she brought it on herself. She didn't tag when she had the opportunity, but Superstar Sexton just left the ring. I don't understand that.
Here is your winner, the team of Comrade, Orga, and Gata.
Well, I guess referee John DeMarc was just anxious to get the whole thing over with because there was no legal tag there either. But hey, what's that among friends? Like I've said before, he just wanted to get the thing out of her.
Why did Superstar Sexton just leave? She should have stayed, and at least she should have tried to help her partner.
She should have stayed, and then she would have been on the losing end of it. I think Sexton did the right thing.
All right, we'll be back. We've got more great action coming up. Let's see what Bonnie Blackstone has to say.
You don't try to tag me sometime, see what happens.
Fans, last week's Battle Royal was everything that we hoped it would be, as the Dream Team, Terri Power and Reggie Bennett, proved to be way more than the other teams of the LPWA could handle. The Final Four boiled down to the Dream Team of Terri, Reggie, and Bad, Black, and Beautiful. This happened after Bad, Black, and Beautiful vaulted the Queen's Court, Leilani Kai and Judy Martin, out of the ring after pretending that they wanted to confide with them. This action by Bad, Black, and Beautiful is a notice that Boogaloo Brown's team is after the Queen's Court and for those LPWA tag team titles. I think this one is going to be very, very interesting. And it's sad to note the demise of Team America. If you watched last week's show, you saw the step-by-step downfall of what was at one time the most popular team here in the LPWA. I guess a lot of people are saying that nothing can be expected to last forever, but somehow I feel that Team America could have stayed together if they could only keep their emotions a little better under control. Now, I believe that Lady X must defend her title against Reggie Bennett as soon as possible. Reggie is clearly ranked #1 and has defeated Lady X in a non-title match. Now, Lady X defended her title against Bambi, but Reggie is #1 and deserves a title chance very soon.
Jim Cornette with the Louisville Slugger. I'm a journalist. I want to find out what's going on in professional wrestling. Everybody's been wondering who blames who, what was the fault? Team America not seeing eye to eye, so I've got them right here. Misty Blue Sims, Heidi Lee Morgan, and I'm going to get the straight scoop. And Misty Blue, I'll talk to you in just a second. Heidi, how could you put up with her for as long as you did? That's what I want to know.
Jim, put up with me.
What do you want?
Hey, she is the one that has turned her back on. Ask these people. They were right there.
Hey, don't worry about what the people have got to say. I want to know how you were able to put up with her for so long.
No, I did not turn my back on you. The last several competitions we had, Miss Misty Blue, you were not there. Where your brains were, I have no idea. You are just so stupid. Yeah, you're so stupid.
Now let's not fight.
Stupid.
Now let's not fight. Let's not fight.
Let me tell you another thing too. I have watched you. I have helped you. I am who Team America is about. Me, right here. I am Team America. You can be such a
snotty.
Yeah, snotty. You're so snotty. Who the hell you calling snotty? You're snot.
Yeah, well, where were you when I got hit with a purse? You should have been watching for it.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Brad Rangans, and this is LPWA, Hold of the Week. This week, we'll be taking a very close look at a very smashing takedown maneuver, the body slam. Let's go to the center of the ring for a closer look. Initially, the offensive wrestler is seen in the tie-up position. To move to the inside position, the offensive wrestler must first clear the defensive wrestler's left arm. Leaving her left hand on her opponent's right trapezius muscle, the offensive wrestler now, with her knees slightly bent, steps in with her body and hips, moving her head to her opponent's left side, following up with her right hand to the crotch position. At this point, the offensive wrestler wants to lift her opponent up and around her shoulder. To start the movement, the offensive wrestler, in unison, lifts with her right hand, thrusts her hips and legs upward, swinging her opponent's body to a 90-degree position with her opponent's legs behind her. To finish the maneuver, the offensive wrestler, with her right hand and arms, drives her opponent's legs around her right shoulder, slamming her flat to the mat. Yeah. And there you have the LPWA Hold of the Week, the Body Slam.
In this match, Dangerous Denise Storm attacking Terri Power from behind during her ring entrance, and she's not waiting. She's going after this lady.
And right off the bat, a full body slam. Terri Power took a tremendous fall off those turnbuckles. Denise Storm not waiting for the bell, just like Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims. I swear, Joe, I didn't want them to fight.
Oh, yeah, right. I hear that. You set that whole thing up. You egged it on like that. Oh, no, speaking of egging things on, I think Denise Storm may have egged Terri Power on a little bit too much.
I hated to see former friends like that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have had that happen on the Louisville Slugger for anything in the world.
I hear you.
I really mean it.
Yeah.
Whoa! Took her out of her boots, clothesline her right across the face, Joe. Unbelievable.
Denise Storm, I think, is hurt. That clothesline right to the face of Denise Storm, right to the mouth. And Denise Storm, I think, is going to regret attacking Terri Power from behind for a long, long time.
Now she's got that arm barred, putting the pressure on Dangerous Denise, who's moving back up to the proverbial vertical base, trying to get some leverage.
Means she's standing up, right, Jim?
Well, but other people, other sports announcers say it that way.
Yeah, right.
Vertical base.
You and Gordon. She's got that arm really locked up, but Denise now using a forearm to the midsection to break it up.
Whoa, beat her to the punch there, literally.
Now what's Terri Power doing? Turns her over and slams Denise Storm.
Gut wrench side salto there and drops the leg across the throat. Terri Power determined to make Dangerous Denise Storm and probably her manager Jonathan Blue as well pay for that attack before the bell.
Well, you can bet Jonathan Blue planned that attack. This is a duration time limit match. It's our last match on the show today. And we have a duration time limit for the TV hour, and it is going to be a tremendous main event. Two of the super ladies of the LPWA going face to face, taking on one another in a great match. Denise Storm into the ropes.
Big elbow.
And an elbow right into the throat. Terri Power working on Denise Storm. Denise goes back with a fist, but Terri says, She's got a way of stopping.
My God, you just blew all my eardrums out, Joe.
Oh, look at this now.
Why couldn't you say she said no?
Well, she didn't say no. She said, Don't do that.
Now that arm stretcher, Terri Power, the flat of the foot on the jawbone and under the ear of Denise Storm, the other foot firmly in the armpit. She's going to stretch that arm, pull it against the way that nature intended it to go. Try to come out of that socket with it at the same time. Puts a lot of pressure on the neck.
You know that sound I made? That sound I made is the sound your mother used to make when you were stealing candy from all the other boys. Speaking of candy.
Oh, no.
All right. Terri Power won't let go of that arm. She is stretching that arm.
Yeah, people stretch things a lot. Terri Power stretches arms. You stretch the truth. You stretch my patience. Terri Power keeping that pressure on referee Tom Hatchet Head Johnson. Good old Hatchet. Where did he get that haircut? My God, I could do a better job than that with a weed eater. Count of two. Terri Power's shoulders were down, but she brought dangerous Denise Storm back over.
Look at Terri Power now. She's asking the fans, you want me to pull it even farther? And of course the fans are saying yes. So she does. She yanks on it again. She's got that boot right in the face of Denise Storm, and dangerous Denise Storm had better think of a way out of this one, or she's not going to be dangerous too much longer to Terri Power.
Well, Denise Storm, we've seen her many times now over the past weeks and months in the LPWA. She still has a lot going for her.
Well, did you see that
she still is. Well, yeah, that's right. She came out of it. And now, big double sledge. We haven't seen yet in this match the thunderstorm. The big double-fisted move off the top rope that Denise Storm employs.
Yeah.
That could take the measure of Terri Power.
Well, that's one of the few moves in the LPWA that you're right may very well be able to put down the ultimate female, but we shall see if Denise Storm gets the opportunity to do that in today's match. Terri Power trying to come out of this reverse chin lock now. She said she decoyed the referee to the back saying her hair was being pulled and then started choking, and now just blatantly choking, arguing with the referee while she's got her boot across the throat of Terri Power. This is one way to wear down the ultimate female, and that's to keep the wind and the oxygen from the brain.
And in this case, that shouldn't be too hard because
watch it.
She had the throat cut off, so the oxygen couldn't get there, and it probably couldn't find something that small once it did arrive in the head, the cranial area.
I saw that one coming a mile away. Denise Storm using roughhouse tactics now. Evidently, she feels that is going to be the answer, and now she just rakes those fingernails down across the back of Terri Power.
I tell you, Terri Power may be the ultimate female, but in my book, believe me, it's a pretty thick one. Denise Storm, right there, Jonathan Blue just gave the opportunity a little bit to just massage the neck of Terri Power a little. But anyway, like I was saying,
down across that rope's what he
Terri
did.
Power may be the ultimate female, but Denise Storm, in my opinion, is the total woman. She's got it all.
All right, she's trying to pull her down. Oh!
You see there, she's a good wrestler. She's got the size, she's got the physique, she's got the ability, and she's got the brains. She's got it all.
Right now, she's got Terri Power, a beautiful snap suplex, and there's a 2.5 count, almost a 3 count. I think that's the closest we've ever seen Terri Power to having her shoulders counted on the mat. Beautiful power slam by Denise Storm, and once again, Power able to count out. Action is wild and crazy in the ring, Jim. We better take a look. I do believe we're winding down in our expiration of time match.
Well, if somebody jostle Tony out there in the truck, wake him up, get that bottle out of his hand, see if he can look at the clock. Yeah, okay, I'm hearing on the headsets, it does appear that TV time is running low. Terri Power has pulled her hair out of her head.
There is the bell. That's the time limit bell. And evidently...
Well, Bill Anderson has a puzzled look on his face. Can we get a ruling from the director in the truck? Is that the expiration of time?
Yes, TV time has run out. TV time has run out.
Time's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been ruled a draw.
You know, I've tried to hold my temper back, but maybe this time I really lost it. We got a score to settle, and I'm ready to settle it. You know, you double-team my good friend Malia, you and that bald-headed goof manager of yours. Well, I tell you what, I am sick of it. Anytime, any place, anywhere, I want a match with you, and I can promise you one thing. This country girl is going to kick your city butt all over the ring, and you can count on that.
You little hussy. Girls, you know this woman don't look forward to every day. She gets uglier day by day. Miss Boogaloo Brown, don't start something you can't finish, honey.
Are you saying that possibly Bad, Black, and Beautiful would be suitable challengers for those LPWA belts?
Such an intelligent question coming from such an ugly woman. No.
Do you mind if maybe I talk to the girls then, Lonnie and Judy?
Honey, I mind anything you attempt in your life, but go ahead.
Well, Lonnie, I'd like to know how you feel about the bad girl as an opponent.
Well, personally, I don't think she's a very good wrestler, and the peroxide that she puts in her stinking hair burns my eyes.
But you wouldn't know nothing about that, would you, Blackstone?
I'd like to ask Judy a question. How do you feel about Black Venus as an opponent, then, Judy?
She smells.
She what?
She smells. Didn't you read my lips?
I don't think I'm getting any straight answers.
How dare you! Don't you ever let me hear that word out of your mouth again. Let's go, girls.
Oh, Queen Christopher Love and his court of glamour girls. Let's go now to Joe Pedicino and Jim Cornette. They're standing by at ringside.
Well, some of our questions have been answered, and some of them are still there. Why did Susan Sexton just walk away from the ring in that tag team match?
Why would you be puzzled about that, fella? Why would you be puzzled about that? I'll tell you what, Susan Sexton's had a crummy run with partners. She teamed up with that Beast. Beast did nothing for her. Norman did nothing for her. This partner tonight did nothing for her. Susan Sexton is learning a hard lesson about life, and that is, if you want something done right, you better do it yourself. And that's what she's going to do from now on. Why am I putting my arm around her?
I don't know.
Right.
Folks, next week we have got more great action on the LPWA from here in Laughlin, Nevada. Terri Power will be here. Reggie Bennett will be here. I'm sure Denise Storm will be back. The magnificent Mimi, that and a lot more. Lots of things happening in the LPWA, and we want to invite you to be here and be a part of each and every one. Till next week, I'm Joe Benacino for James E. Cornette. Join us for more great action on the LPWA.
I was just teaching you a lesson about life now. Don't get familiar about that.
This has been the Super Ladies of Wrestling from Don Laughlin's Riverside Resort and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada.